Whoo wee. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's had a great Saturday. I hope everybody is doing well. Tomorrow, oh my God, let's see. It's after 10 right now. 15 hours, less than 15 hours from now, we'll be watching the Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions at AT&T Stadium. We'll be watching the Green Bay Packers taking on the Washington Commanders away with Tyler Heineke. Man, poor Rio. Rio's in a car wreck this weekend, and it looks like his team is going to be in a car wreck this weekend as well, as the Green Bay Packers try to right the ship. Because if the Green Bay Packers somehow lost to the Washington Commanders, it would be full panic mode. So expect the Packers to try and make a statement tomorrow. But then again, maybe it's just not the Packers' year. Maybe Devontae Adams is a lot more important than they thought. And Brother Roz, of course, is thinking that they're going to get their stuff together and take care of the Commanders. And the Commanders, well, they're just going to go down and things will just get even worse. At this point, as bad as things are, hell, Dan Snyder might want to just get out from underneath the team because the team is so bad. I'm just saying. But we, I guess, are all going to be Packer fans as well as Jacksonville Jaguars. You know, the Eagles are still counting the victory that they had over the Jaguars as a quality win because, as they put it, they said the Jaguars, they were leading their division when we played them. Okay, I got you, Eagles. You know, they're off tomorrow, okay? We expect to see the Eagle fans descending all over us Cowboy fans as they have been. And yes, I have done number 1, number 2, and number 3 video. To clarify something for you Eagle trolls that are out there saying that I am welching on this bet. Understand, Philly 500 proposed a bet originally on his channel on a Monday, in which case I said, let's have a video together. We'll discuss this stuff on Wednesday. But he was too busy. He was too busy to actually talk to me during Eagles Cowboy week, but that's fine. That's fine. It ended up being on Thursday night, he wanted me to call into his show, and we discussed it. And what we said was, if the Cowboys lose, then I would have to do a video a day wearing a Lord Bronson, not wear a hat all day every video. Let's clarify that. One video a day that I do not say anything bad about the Eagles. And we talked about the whole, singing happy birthday to Jerry. Who cares? Okay. Listen. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jerry Jones. Happy birthday to you. What are you, 950 years old? I mean, really? Is that what you guys want to see? That wasn't part of the bet. Wasn't. Just wasn't. So I've got 3 days down. You got 4 more left. Okay? What you might notice something different here. Shout out to my wonderful wife, Tracy. Look at this. This was my birthday present that she had custom made, but it didn't get here in time for it. But I'm glad it's here because look at that. Welcome to Dallas Cowboy Country, home of Jobu Sports. And I got to tell you, it looks really good sitting right here while I'm doing my fireside chat, especially the way the lights behind it just kind of glow. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? And it'll be here, of course, for us for game time. So, on to the Cowboys versus the Lions. Hopefully, the Jaguars can be that team that the Eagles say they are, that they're a great team. And we turn around and say, well, I guess the Eagles had a quality win. And that the Jaguars can beat the Giants. That would be great because we're chasing them. We're a half game behind them. It'd be nice if they got knocked off. The Washington Commanders, I almost think that that's a foregone conclusion that they're going to lose to the Green Bay Packers with Tyler Heineke. But then again, it might be cool to see Washington win and start a quarterback controversy. It couldn't happen to a better team, could it? But for us, we got Dak coming back. And I worry about Dak trying to do too much to try and be the man, the return of the Mac, so to speak, to show the world that, all y'all talking about me, in Tampa Bay and being bad and this, that, and the other, and Cooper Rush should be the quarterback of this thing, that he's going to want to settle that argument tomorrow. I just hope that as Kellen Moore gets giddy because he's got Dak back, that he doesn't sit there and try and loft the ball, 50 times. Because it reminds me of, this isn't Jason Garrett, and this right now, what we're seeing right now with this team isn't Jason Garrett-esque, because typically when the Cowboys lost Dak or Romo, they lost games. The Cowboys are winning games in spite of losing their quarterback. And we've got a better defense. But I remember when Tony Romo in 2014 came back against San Francisco, and he is coming back off of, I think, back surgery. And Romo didn't have training camp or things like that, but we still came out really trying to sling the ball. And this is the thing that drives me crazy about what would happen with the Cowboys is they would always go through, we've got a game plan, and this is what we're going to do. We're not going to deviate from it no matter what happens. And so we got Tony Romo, so we're just going to keep slinging the rock. And we kept slinging the rock, and it kept ended up being, we had 3 interceptions. In the same way as we saw in the Denver game with 2017, we couldn't run the football, but yet they kept doing the same plays and trying to run Zeke Elliott up the middle. And the coaching staff, you remember in All or Nothing, was just kind of like, well, they're stopping the run. What do we do? They had no backup plan. In the same way, when Tyron Smith went down and they put Chaz Green in, and they're acting like Chaz Green is Tyron Smith, and they got him one-on-one with Claiborne, and Claiborne's eating his lunch, and they don't deviate from that and say, let's put the tight end on him to help him out. That's the kind of stupid stuff that would normally happen. But I hope that now that Kellen Moore has Dak back, that he doesn't scrap the playbook and realizing that max protection sometimes is a good thing. That being able to run the football and establish a ground game is a good thing that leads to play action. That 12 personnel, which we only ran about 6 times in week 1, now that they're running about 50% of the time, is a thing that you want to run with Dak Prescott as too. Because if you can go ahead and use the 12 personnel, start getting the Zeke Elliott going, and then hit him with the heater with Tony Pollard with the outside runs, as the defenses start putting 8 men in the box, then you start doing the play action, the bootlegs, and the RPOs, you should be able to kill them without risking the biscuit in Dak Prescott's hand. That's all I'm asking for. I just hope that Mike McCarthy can be like Obi-Wan Kenobi. And when Kellen Moore is getting out there and getting ready to call some bad plays, that he can do that Jedi mind trick. These are not the plays you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Pull that Jedi mind trick on them. But make no mistake about it. This is an opportunity to actually be able to make a statement that we are a team that's a good team. That we can beat the teams we're supposed to beat. That Dak Prescott is the leader of our team. That we can rebound from a bad game. Well, it wasn't really that bad. That we can rebound from a loss. That we can get to 5-2. That would be a great thing. So, I've got my cushions all ready to go. This is actually nice to be able to sit down on the cushions as opposed to just the hard wood. But I don't like to leave them out here to get covered with leaves and dirt and rain and all that stuff. So, and it's a pain in the ass to pull them all out because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 16 pieces, 16. And that's a lot to have to put out and put back in. So, at least I got them out ready for tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow morning, just open up all the TV doors and stuff like that and bring out the chairs and hook up the mics and stuff. So we'll be ready to broadcast at 1 o'clock. I hope all of you guys join us for our game day stream. E2 Blue will be here. DMV will be here. Mike will be here. I'll be here. I think DMV is bringing a couple of friends with him as well tomorrow. Daniel Hernandez, I think, will be here. Rashid is actually watching the game with a fellow Giant friend someplace. I can't believe he's going to leave us. You know, I can't believe he's going to leave us. But, you know, we'll miss Rashid. And hopefully you'll be here commenting and being part of it as well. I'm Mark Holmes, and, well, I love football season. And I love you guys too. Remember, tell the people you love that you love them, because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. Sign looks good. I ain't gonna lie. The sign looked good. All right, I'll see you soon. Peace.